Well, we've cleared this space out, ready for a new garden. We've decided on a Japanese theme. We already have a gorgeous Japanese maple in the ground and a few more in pots ready to go. They'll look superb. There is, however, one old specimen in the garden. It's a Camellia japonica. Beautiful, beautiful form, size and shape, just great. But it's been neglected for quite some time. It's in desperate need of some TLC. So, brings up two questions. First off, how do you tell if your tree or shrub is stressed? And secondly, what do you do about it? Well, let's have a look at both. Look for a sparse canopy with twiggy dieback, lackluster leaves and horrible dry soil underneath. What's the first renovation step? Start with a haircut all over with the pruning shears. I'm only taking around 30 centimetres off, but with an old bush like this you could take as much as half if you needed to. The easiest way to reach the high spots is to use a pole or long reach pruner. It's much safer than balancing precariously on a ladder. There'll always be some thicker wood that needs closer attention. Use your secateurs for this work. Rake up your clippings and waste on the ground to expose the soil. Then fork the soil gently, taking care not to damage any roots. Now it's time to feed. We want something that's going to feed for a long time and feed when the plant needs it the most. The one I'm using is Osmocote, one that's balanced for acid-loving plants such as camellias, azaleas, gardenias. Spread it around based on the recommended rates. Well, we've fertilised, but now it's time to add some organic matter, because fertiliser is going to feed the plants. It's the organic matter that's going to feed the soil, and that's what's really important for the long-term health of our camellia. So I'm going to make up a special concoction. It's a mix of an organic soil activator and cow manure. I'll blend that through, spread it over the surface like a mulch, gently rake it in, and then put a proper mulch on top of that. Now, one last thing I'm going to do before I spread around my magic blend of cow manure and soil activator is put some sea salt on. It's a seaweed tonic, stimulates the microorganisms in the soil, great for plant health. Think of it as a vitamin pill instead of a fertiliser, which is more like your main course. Now we just water that in around the root zone of our camellia, and then we'll put our mulch on top of that. Okay, ready to put our compost and soil activator on. You'll notice I've switched to the gloves. Whenever you're dealing with organic compost, great idea to keep gloves on just for that risk of bacteria. Let's get it down and get dirty. Right, well, time for the mulch. I've decided to use lucerne. Now you might say to yourself, hang on, that's the stuff you use on roses. You'd be spot on. It's great for roses and veggies. Two reasons you use it on roses and veggies. It adds lots of organic matter to the soil because it breaks down very quickly. It also adds a lot of nitrogen to the soil, which contributes to really good, strong leaf development. So it's perfect for this situation where we're trying to establish a lot of new foliage reasonably quickly, and we're trying to get some life back into the soil. So it's down with the lucerne mulch we go. Another quick water, and we're done. Trimmed and tidied, mulched, fed and watered. But how well did it work? Well, here's how it looked the next spring. Just gorgeous.